Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the last Zoom of 2024. We're going to resume our daily Zooms right after the holidays. We are in the midst of opening a number of brick and mortar stores across the country. Many of you are involved with those. We call those the Shelf Corp stores. So we're going to be focusing our time over the next 2 weeks or so through the end of the month, getting you all funded for your stores and open for operation. If you decide that you want to own a Shelf Corp store, be sure to let us know so we can see if your area is available. Our focus today, and I thought a lot about what should we discuss today. We could certainly celebrate our successes of 2024, which has been a remarkable year. But I think what's most relevant is to ask you the question, what is it that you want to accomplish in the year ahead? Do you have your goals in writing? Do you have your financial projections drawn out of how much income you plan on generating per month? Regardless of if it's with us or through other means, I think this is a crucial time to reflect. How did 2024 treat you financially, and what's in store for 2025? Now, while we will not have any more daily Zooms until January 2nd of next year, all of our prior trainings are available. You could always reflect on in the YouTube channels here. If we could be part of your goals in the upcoming year in 2025, that would be outstanding. And there are two ways for us to work together as we go forward. You could own and operate a Shelf Corp store, and we've had several conversations about that. There's no charge to do that. We're looking for one store, one brick and mortar store per county across the United States. Doesn't mean you couldn't help individuals anywhere in the country, but no one else would come into your quote unquote territory, your county. You would have protective rights on the referral partners and holding events in your county. It's not a franchise. It's not a paid business opportunity. It's a collaboration where we can resolve our biggest weakness. Our biggest weakness over the past year has been spending too much time with dabblers, people that want to talk, people that want to plan, quite possibly, but people that did not want to implement or could not or did not implement. So our store owners are a bit of a different breed. These are the folks that have a brick and mortar store they could own, they can lease in their community, and they're focused on building financial literacy in their community and helping increase access to capital. So if you're interested in this, great, let us know. We can set that up. If not, that's fine as well. Our affiliate program is growing very rapidly, and we're a little bit behind, quite frankly, in processing new affiliates, but that's going to be part of our priority between now and the end of the year. If you want to become an affiliate, you can see the sign up form is on our nonprofit website. You'll get a landing page that looks like this. So there are two types of landing pages. There are landing pages for the Shelf Corp stores, and then there's the affiliate landing pages. In both cases, they serve a similar purpose. Because when you're doing marketing or outreach or promotion, however you want to label it, you need to have some simple call to action. And what we believe, and I think many experts, not saying we're an expert, but what many experts would suggest is have a landing page where you collect just the basics from the individual. Make sure that the page is simple so they don't get lost. Don't drive them to a full website. Drive them to a landing page. So this is an exact replica of the landing pages that we provide to our affiliates. Our Shelf Corp stores will be providing a landing page, but it'll be different. Instead of our standardized logo, it would have your logo. Instead of our standardized text, it would have your text. The fields will probably be the same. The background image, this is one of our company cars, and we're not bragging. You can get a company car. We've encouraged you to get a company car. In the recent trainings, which you can go back and listen to, we showed you how to go get a company car. Section 179 of the IRS tax code rewards you for buying a company car. And if you buy a qualifying car, you can actually deduct the full amount. So this is one of the company cars we bought in the past year. It's effective, right? When you drive a car that's kind of snazzy, that's a little different, people approach you and they ask you, "What do you do? How can I accomplish that?" So if you're looking for marketing, it starts with really how you present yourself, and all of a sudden you can start generating leads at the grocery store or gas station. But regardless, from a landing page perspective, it's much more than what you see here. So what you see here is what the consumer sees, but what happens after, well, let's talk from the affiliate perspective. So our affiliates get a free landing page. It's a unique link. So when people come to the affiliates landing page, they fill out these four fields, and then they immediately get a text. It's automated. And the text will say, type yes, Y-E-S, to opt in. Because according to spam laws, we have to get permission to communicate with them. So we follow the laws. So then they'll get an immediate text, and that text will ask them that question. If they type yes, now they're in a drip sequence. So now we can continue to market to them, continue to educate them, continue to try to engage them. So that's the sequence for our affiliates. We set up a very similar page for the Shelf Corp stores. Again, the difference would be the lead information goes to the store versus for the affiliates, it goes to our closers, right? Because affiliates don't sell anything to anyone. They just introduce and get paid. Everything between those 2 points in time is taken care of by others, our closers. Where the Shelf Corp store, they need a way to bring in their prospects and get those prospects into their sales funnel. So that's a significant difference. What happens after the form is filled out? For our affiliates, it drives the information into our closers and puts them in a drip sequence. For the Shelf Corp stores, it's going to also put it into a drip sequence, but it's going to report back to the Shelf Corp store owner. Because see, the affiliates don't really need the same feedback that the store owners do, because the store owners, they and their team close the deals. The affiliates just generate the leads. In terms of leads, we've talked about Kyle several times. Kyle is a third party. We don't have any financial relationship with him, but Kyle can provide you live call leads. If you don't have enough leads, his team can set up appointments for you. And his team will also give you a spreadsheet of 1,000 qualified leads. And when you get this list, I mean, it's, about their credit, about their income, about their funding needs. So it's not just a blank list. It's really people, entrepreneurs looking for funding. So that's the easiest way. So any of you that is a Shelf Corp store owner or an affiliate, if I ever hear someone say, "I need leads," we shouldn't ever have to want for leads. There are people out there looking for funding. They just don't know about you. So Kyle can connect you and them while you're developing whatever other measures you may be doing. So 2 options there. And then in terms of funding, anyone that's looking for funding, cheapshelfstore.com is going to bring you to this page. And again, give us your information and we can follow up with you to see if we can be a solution. So for the balance of today, I need to know what is it that you need? What do you need to accomplish your 2025 goals? So I'd like each of you to take a moment and type into the Q&A. We have 423 of you. So France, thanks for being on the Zoom this morning. I see your name on a frequent basis. What do you need, France? Because your time's valuable. You don't just come on these Zooms because it's of interest to you. It's time to monetize our relationship. So this is for France and Ernest and Eric and Donald. Every one of you, I need to know, what is it that you need so you can monetize the skill set you have, the knowledge you have. Through our trainings over the past year, we've had hundreds and hundreds of trainings preparing each of you to understand how we build financial literacy, how we legally and ethically increase access to capital, the time for talking is done. It's the time for action. So, Franz, good morning to you. That's what he typed. What do you need? What do you need to monetize your knowledge, your skills in 2025? All right. Charles asked, okay, so Liliana says she needs training. Well, the training is here, Liliana. We've had hundreds of hours of training that are available at your fingertips. Now, I know not all of you have been familiar with this or been attending all the Zooms. Of course not. But the training is here. The training is here. You could go as deep as you need. Now, if all you want to be is an affiliate, how much training do you need? You don't need much, right? You sign up as an affiliate on 509 Pacific. We give you a landing page like this. And really, all that you should be saying if you're an affiliate is this. If you're saying anything beyond this and asking them to fill out your form, you're out of your lane. Because now all of a sudden, you're answering questions, you're trying to overcome objections. That's not your role. Affiliates don't sell, affiliates don't educate. Affiliates drive people to this landing page and they get paid. So, Liliana, going back to you, are you looking at being an affiliate or do you want to be a Shelf Corp store? Because for our Shelf Corp stores, we have in-person training. Right? So let's go ahead and clarify this. So this has in-person training because you need to know a lot more. For an affiliate, and I hate to say this, no training needed. And Liliana responds, she said she's not sure yet, and that's fine. Yeah. So start as an affiliate. How can you go wrong starting as an affiliate? Doesn't cost you anything. Make money, help people, and there's no training needed because all that an affiliate does, you can look at other affiliate marketing programs with Amazon or Target, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany, Tesla, Lamborghini, as shown on the screen. Affiliate programs are not teaching you to be a sales rep or to be really educated on their products or programs or services. That's not what affiliates do. Affiliates create awareness. So if you can find someone that's looking for funding to start or grow a business, invite them, Liliana, to your landing page and help them fill this out. Now that brings up a good point. I think it's what Jeff's point is. You should not fill this out for your prospects. You should not fill this out for your prospects. Why? Because once this is filled out, there's going to be a text sent to this mobile number, as I disclosed a couple minutes ago. And if they don't type yes, they're not put into the funnel. They won't receive any further communication because they've not given us permission to communicate with them. Therefore, it's important that they put in these 4 pieces of information. It's important that they hit this blue bar because they're going to get a text and they need to type yes. If you're putting this in for them, then the chance that they're going to type yes to something out of the blue is very slim. You've wasted your time. So it is important to have the prospect fill this out. Now, you could be on the phone with them and kind of walk them through it, encourage them, assist them, but they really need to put their information in for the reasons I've stated. All right, so Craig asked, how quickly will the will from contract and deposit will it be before the client get the first 100,000? Craig, you hit me with lots of wills in that sentence fragment. I'll just attempt to answer. So, as we've covered on our other trainings, we provide the first 100,000 within 24 hours of anyone that enrolls in the Shelf Corp. And then we need 7 days. I know it says 10 days here, but our goal is 7 days or less to get them the entire set of deliverables. So first 100,000, 24 hours. We need about a week to get everything over into their name. Because you got to remember, this business is not in their name. We need to get the business in their name at the state level, the federal level, the IRS. We need to get the business plan to have their information in it. So there's some personalization when they buy the shelf that we need 7 days to do. All right, so I think we covered Craig's question. Carlos asked payment frequency. That's a good point. So as an affiliate, Carlos, you're paid $1,000. It's real simple, and we've had other trainings on it. You're paid $1,000 for each referral that converts, and you're paid next day. So there's your answer. We pay every day for the prior day's activities. Weekdays, don't count holidays, don't count weekends, but next business day. And we wire it. We wire it to your account. Every day we're sending out wires, lots and lots of wires, which is great. We love paying commissions. All right, Charles says, how do you respond to someone who refuses to enter their information on this? Well, this is the way that it works. If they want information, they need to enter into the sales funnel. So we have permission to give them, we have permission to contact them. So we want to follow a legal compliant model. And the way that we do that is prospects enter the funnel voluntarily here, whereby they get a text right afterwards to the mobile number submitted. They text yes, and then they're in the funnel. If they're not willing to do that, I mean, you could always share with them any videos that you want, but this is how they get into the funnel and get assistance. And, we've talked about our main focus in 2025 is working with those of you that are going to own a Shelf Corp store and do in-person training. So this was about getting you trained, but let me remove that just so it doesn't confuse. So as a Shelf Corp store owner, primarily what's important to us is to generate awareness and educate the community. And if you do that, you'll never have to worry about clients. And so for the Shelf Corp stores, you should be teaching financial literacy workshops. We provide the content. It's called 27 Mistakes that keep small businesses from getting funded. So you'll develop, if you do that, you're going to have the trust and relationship. If you're just approaching people online or telephonically, there's not going to be much trust or relationship. And then maybe that's what's happening, Charles. Franz asked about developing your own landing pages. Sure. So if you're a Shelf Corp store, go develop your own landing page. Fine with me. We'll give you one for free. But yeah, if you want to go develop your own, fine. As an affiliate, it probably wouldn't work so well to go develop your own landing page, right? Because affiliates don't sell, they don't educate, they don't close deals. So this is how you get into your prospects get into the affiliate funnel, and there's a unique link that is connected to you. So if they come through your page, all the affiliates landing pages look the same, but they all have a unique code. So if you bring them through your page, you get credit for it. But if you went and developed your own, A, I don't know how we'd even know about the prospect, but B, it wouldn't link to you. So I do recommend, if you're an affiliate, use the free landing page we give you. If you're a Shelf Corp store, yeah, it's really up to you because you're closing the deal. See, that's the big difference. These are professionals. These are committed professionals that are taking the sales process from A to Z. These often are dabblers. They're doing other things. They're attorneys, they're accountants, they're insurance agents, whatever else they do. And this is just a side gig for them. So they just want to help people make some side income. Difference in roles and commitments. But we don't charge for either one. So it's not a how much are you willing to pay? Both are at no cost. All right. Rachel asked, can we get paid to educate clients? Of course. Yeah, that's what you do as a Shelf Corp store. Absolutely. And unless I'm mistaken, Rachel, you were going to wire money over this week to get a Shelf Corp yourself and then move on to open a store. Unless I'm mistaken, I've not seen that. So you may want to check your records. All right, and let's see. So these are great. Lots of questions. This is really the goal for these morning sessions, is to answer the question, what do you need? What are the questions? I had one gentleman, John, who's great. He called me before the Zoom and said he had questions. And I said, well, John, we're getting ready to start the Zoom. Why don't you come to the Zoom to ask questions like everyone else does? No, I can't be on that. Can you call me later? Well, we're developing hundreds and hundreds of new affiliates. All of you are important, but there's not enough time for hundreds and hundreds of individual conversations. That's why we have these sessions. So it's great that you all are bringing your questions. Okay, so Front says, I think what is most crucial to know are the cost involved. Yeah, I agree. So if you're an affiliate, you don't talk about cost, Front. You should not be talking to them about the program. You should not be educating. You introduce, you submit in, and you get out of the way, and then you get paid. So that's what's crucial, Fronts. And for all of you, if you're an affiliate, stay in your lane. Affiliates are not trained and supported to educate to close deals. That's not what an affiliate does, not just with us, but in general in the business marketplace. So I think it starts with knowing, what are you? If you're an affiliate, refer in and let other people educate, close, and you get paid. Now, alternatively, if you're a Shelf Corp store owner, then absolutely you need to communicate and educate and close deals. So that's what I think is most missing from some of you, is you've got to decide. And of course, let's just put a third in: no involvement. And then that may be your best choice. You might say, "Oh, fuck it, I'll go make 100,000 a month doing something else." I mean, I don't care, whatever's best for you and your family. I'm confident that our Shelf Corp stores will make at least 100,000 a month this year if you follow the plan. Affiliates make 1,000 a pop, so it's obviously an issue of volume. Our typical affiliate refers in a deal a day, about 20 a month. So affiliates, this is not high income. This is around 20K a month. This is a side income for most of you, right? So I realize that you're going to still do the other things that you do. Shelf Corp stores they should be 100K a month plus. So yeah, there's obviously more income by running a store than there is just being an affiliate. But it's not all about money, right? We want to help people. We want to help get them educated and access capital. But you do have to figure out what role you want to be in. And again, affiliate, because and I think it can be confusing when I tell affiliates that they shouldn't be explaining or educating. Some people are offended by that. But you have to remember, if you're an affiliate, you're not closing the deals. We're going to take those leads and get them over to our stores to close the deals. We call these our closers. So the more that these people talk, the more likely they are to fuck up the deal, to give bad information or confusing information. And then our closers are stuck behind a rock in a hard place because people have bad information. So if you pick which role, and I think this was good, we added 3. It may be, as you look forward to 2025, you say, no, I've got other ways to earn 20 to 100,000 a month. Then do it your way. That's okay. There's a need for lots of different professionals in our society, but it is important going forward, figure out which role you want to be in. And you can always start as one. You can always start as an affiliate and later become a store. So it's not like you're locked out as long as your area is still available. All right. Yeah, Franz, we do not charge to be an affiliate. If you read the affiliate agreement, there's not a charge. There's not a charge. Sanya wants to get a landing page. Yeah, so Sanya, what I'd recommend is give Madison a call and she can help you. So Madison is wonderful because she's at her desk most of the day and she doesn't have a lot of scheduled calls. So she can typically either answer your call or get back with you quickly. Those of us that are the business, there's 7 of us that advise clients. We're working on scheduled calls all day long. So some of you can get frustrated when you try to call one of us that's an advisor and you can't reach us on the fly. It's like, oh, I can't get a hold of you. Well, we work off schedules. But if you just need someone to talk to immediately, call Madison. And if she doesn't answer, she's very, very good about calling you back. Madison's so diligent that if you call and you don't leave a message, if she still has time, she'll even call back the missed calls that didn't leave a message. But I think it's ridiculous to call and not leave a message if there's something you want to say. All right, Zahn brings up a good point. Yes, so there are some counties that are very large that you may want to have multiple stores. So you would still have exclusivity, but you're right. You take some of these large areas and you could justify having one county and putting multiple stores in, whether they be full functioning stores or annexes or pop-ups. But that's up to you, Zahn. You run your county however you want. No one else is going to come in and mess with you. All right, so we covered Sanya's question. Okay, so Rachel's asking about the Christmas bonus, and we talked about that recently. And if you need to go back and reflect on that not Christmas bonus, I'm sorry, Christmas incentive. The Christmas incentive is instead of starting with $1,000 out of pocket, which is what's here, which is what's on the comparison sheet, you can actually get started with just 250. So it's the same Shelf Corp, it's the same program, it's just less out of pocket. So we're doing that now through Christmas Eve. So the deliverables are the same, the contract's the same, it's just less out of pocket. So yeah, don't be confused by that, Rachel. And though that's for contracts signed between, I think it was December 18th and December 24th. So the contract has to be signed in that time period, and the down payment, which is 250, where it's normally 1,000. All right. Craig says what he needs is to go through for yourself. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you don't go through it yourself, I don't know how, no matter how much we train and talk, because again, literally, there's hundreds of hours of training. But at some point, experiential learning is the most valuable, where you go through it yourself. So yeah, go through it yourself. All right. Well, thank you so much for an outstanding 2024. More prosperous, more impactful than I could have ever imagined. But I do think next year will be even better. So the decision is yours. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a Shelf Corp store in the upcoming year? If so, give Madison a call. Do you just want to be an affiliate? No training needed. Make around 20,000 a month with the deal a day? Great. Call Madison. Don't want to be involved at all, you don't need to call Madison for that. Just don't call us. But thank you so much. We'll see you back on January 2nd. We'll be working. We're going to be open, so it's not that we're closing for the rest of the month, but we're going to be focusing on our Shelf Corp stores, getting those funded and open. And we'll see you back January 2nd. Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.